it's your girl Dynasty, and welcome to Mental Health in the Hood. All right, let's jump right into it. So last week's topic, we talked about what is the crab in the bucket syndrome, aka crab mentality. And so today we're going to go more in depth into this topic and be able to focus on how do we even get involved in the crab in the bucket syndrome. How do we get in the same buckets as folks to even be a part of this mentality? And the biggest thing is that a lot of the people that you are around that have access to you, that is where the groups are formed, your social groups, right? So you have your classmates and your colleagues, then you have your friends, and then you have your associates, and then you have your family, right? These are people that you are around that have daily life access to you, right? So when some of these people in these buckets deem you as being successful, that is when they start to pull you down, especially when you appear as a threat or appear intimidating because you want better for your life. So if you're in your subgroup, for example, your friends, right? And you like, hey, y'all, I want to stop partying. I think I want to go back to school. I want to open up a business. I think I want to start focusing more on my family. I want to, probably settle down and have a child, whatever that may be. I want to read more. I want to work out more. Somebody in that group, whether you like it or not, by nature, it's like, who do she think she is? Who do he think he is? And because they deem you as successful, it's like a compliment in a sense, because if you ain't got haters and you ain't got people talking about you, then something must not be happening right. So if they do deem you as being successful, if they do deem you as being intimidating, then you must be doing something right. Okay, so don't be mad about this. This is nature. Okay, so if they see you in the same subgroup and they like, hey, we went to school together, we grew up in the same neighborhood, and this person is really just trying to like level up, right? Instead of them, you would think like, why won't they just get with me and level up too? This is where it becomes a tear down situation. So they tell you like, hey, like, I don't know if you really want to do this. Have you thought about it more? Maybe you should be focused on this. They try to basically tear you down by, tampering with your self-esteem, tampering with your self-confidence, making you think that you can't do it. Like, how you gonna do that? That's not possible. And possibilities are limitless. You know what I mean? So when you hear these things, it does make you think like, who do I think I am? Can I do this? And that's not something you should think, right? So because that person in your subgroup deems you as being successful, basically what happens after that is there becomes this comparison, contrast, and it also becomes competition. This is when you kind of feel an energy from somebody around you that every time you try to do something, they try to do the same thing. Or every time you level up, they trying to one up on you. And you like, I know I feel this energy. I don't know where it's coming from. I thought she was doing her thing. I thought he was doing his thing. But it seemed like everything that I'm doing, they are in my same circle. And not sometimes they also try to block it. And sometimes they try to attach themselves to you and they end up blowing themselves up trying to attach themselves. Okay, come on, people. This is real. So what I mean is when peers feel like you on the same level as them, this is where a lot of that compare, contrast, and competition start. And it's really big amongst women. It is so strong when women are in competition with each other. It is not the prettiest thing, but some people have competitive nature, but it is just like so uncomfortable in certain situations. So what's so crazy is people always say, I have strangers that don't even know me that support me and cheer me on. But the people that's close to me, we don't have that same connection. There's not that same love. There's not that same support or generosity. You know what I mean? I can connect to people I don't know, but I'm disconnected to the people I do know. That is part of being in the crab in the bucket syndrome. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are doing great things and you want to be successful, it's going to come with some negative energy. It's not going to always be positive. And people want you to be successful, but people don't want you to be more successful than them. Okay? People want you to be successful, but they don't want you to be successful more than them. Okay? And instead of them competing with the person in the mirror, they're competing with you. So take it as a compliment, kind of understand how this works, and share with someone who may not know or understand the nature of this mentality. Let me know your thoughts, drop a comment below, and I will be in touch with you guys soon for the next video.